Hey guys, welcome back to already the last episode of this series, How to Animals. See our colleague going, we will find him when we're done at this spot. So, welcome to the very last episode of the How to Animals series. And today we will focus on cows. Now, I've already planned for you to do some mowing because, well, the cows need grass, but not the regular grass, but the dried variety, which is called hay. Now, we've hooked up our 7R with the pottinger. We've got the windrower ready and a new implement that I haven't shown you yet, but you need this for the horses, and that is the tether. Now, the tether is a very cheap implement. You will only need it to make hay, and hay is the only thing you need for your horses beside oats and straw, of course. So yeah, let me show you how to make hay. Because yeah, again, it sounds very logical, dried grass, but how do you do it? Because the one way that I knew how to dry grass before turned into silage. So let me just show you how it works. I will jump into part one, which is mowing the grass, and I will see you guys when I'm done. And that's how we finish the mowing job. Now, this went very quickly because I chose to take only a small part of grass. As you guys can see, the entirety of Neuburn is covered with grass. And this will also let you, this is just a small tip that I want to give in between, because this will also let you mow grass and have silage and make all those things without having to yeah, well, use your fields to produce grass. So step two of the process in making hay, and that will be tethering. So we're gonna drive around the other 7R, line it up at the place where we started. This width is about the same as the what we're gonna do is something that in real life I would never recommend. Give the windrower a little nudge. So yes, sir. Windrower's out of the way. You guys didn't see that. I didn't do that. If my wife says, "Oh, I'm," no, never mind. But if my wife asks, I did not do that. Now, if you can see, as you can see, the tether is about the same width as our mower, which is perfect, and you can instantly see that it turns over the grass into hay. Now, normally in real life, you would have to wait the entire month to have it dry, but luckily in the game, it's dry at this point. So again, yeah, thank you for joining for the part two. We will knock this out quickly, and I will get back to you yeah, when we're finished. And I'm gonna show you how to do the last two steps, because we already have a forage wagon over here to the left, and you guys probably know what it will do. See you after this tethering. And with this quick tethering job, we have already finished. Well, that was a quickie. Not in the way you guys think, dirty-minded creeps. And we're gonna go over to the last step. Now I would say drop off the tether right here. You can also put it immediately back into the place where you normally store it, but for now I will drop it right here next to the soybean field, and we will hook up the the windrow that we just gave a notch. So line it up properly again, fold it out. This is my field so I can drive through the crops. And now a small tip when it comes to the windrower. As you saw with mowing and with tethering, we drove in circles, and I can recommend you that for the windrower, driving in circles will become very annoying. Because if you drive over the right side, you have this point where it all collects it, and if you make a turn, then it will create this enormous heap of grass, and in this case hay, which then will result in a bigger swath that you can pick up at once. And that isn't really a problem with the forage wagon that we will use in a minute, but it is a problem with the baler. Just keep that in mind when you windrow. Yeah, just do straight lines. It will also, with baling, will be very satisfying, and at the same time it will work out perfectly. So again, just as with mowing and with tethering, I will put the mic down for a second, I will finish this up for you, and I will check in when I'm done. And with this very last pass, we have finished rowing up the hay. Now, let me quickly put this back where I would normally put it, because well, it's starting to become a broken record, but I just like to clean this stuff up and put it in the place where I like to hide it and put it, and so it's not in the way. Believe me, Neubern will become an issue when it comes to well, putting stuff away, because sadly, compared to the original game, or the PC or console game, you cannot build sheds or houses or stuff like that. So yeah, you are pretty tied to whatever they gave you from the start, which isn't bad, by the way, but yeah, you do have a lot of outside parking. Now, last step, we have mowed the grass, tethered the grass, and finally windrowed it. So now we've come to the part where we are collecting it. So we turn on the forage wagon, and we will drive over these swaths. Now, in the other parts I checked out for a second, but this will be so quick that I will stay with you and well, tell you guys something else. Now, as you sadly saw, the drone was not really working well with the tree in this field. Next time I will try to use a field without a tree, but this one was close by, and also yeah, well, quite the amount already for what we need for the horses. As you can see at the bottom, the wagon is slowly filling up. We will not reach, well, I think we might reach half, 50% of what the wagon can hold. But the horses, because that's what we're doing. I know we haven't seen any horses yet, but this is all preparatory work for the horses, and I wanted to show you this because I don't show you this that often. Plus, yeah, this is making hay, so this is really a part of how to horses. So, with this last swath, we're gonna go over to that small brown building in the distance. So turn it off, as I said, not even 50%, but yeah, who cares? It's more than enough to feed the horses for now. So we're gonna go over, we're going to drive past the village and past the bakery, and we're gonna take not the first one, but the second left in front of us, and not towards the house, but higher up on the mountain, because we have to go over there in the left top of our screen. As you can see, our colleague at the start of the video who was driving past us has already arrived, because yeah, he brought the oats. Because besides straw and besides hay, the main feed for horses is oats. Now, oats are one of the four grain crop, I would argue, or I would say, and yeah, well, this will yeah, this will be in one of the next videos, because then I will combine all these same header crops into one video, so you guys will learn and can understand how to do all the different crops. Now we've arrived at the horse barn. Let me quickly show you. This is my horse barn. I chose to have two horses. I really like my horses. One is Oni and one is Cowboy. This is Oni. Oni is a beautiful white horse, and Cowboy is a black stallion. Now, with the final surprise, I will wait till the end of the video, because first, as always, let's look at how to feed them. As I said, horses eat oats and straw and hay we just made with our grass action. So now we're gonna drive over this part. Possibly we'll say no spare capacity because I made a small mistake, but you heard the animation. It took some hay, which is perfect for the example. Now, if I do not hit all the lampposts and implements around, then the owners of the horse barn will be will be happy. Oh, by the way, that's me, so I don't care. But I do not want to put in new lampposts. So no spare capacity for hay. Let me quickly show you after I park this on the side of the road. Let's step out. And when we go over into our animal overview, we can see that Oni and Cowboy now have 5 liters of hay, which is not 40% of what they need, but I will even it out later. They have almost 11,500 liters of base food, and like all the other animals, they have straw. Now, as you can see, 3 liters of straw in a short amount of time. That's not much, but you will, yeah, again, use the forage wagons from some of your other animals or something to sometimes fill up the straw for the horses, because yeah, well, they need it. Now, as you can see, there's a couple of things that the horses will show you. Health, obviously, I just bought her. So as you can see, 0 months. We have to progress a bit to have that health growing. Puberty speaks for itself. These are 0 months, 0 month old horses. Fitness as well, because yeah, well, who wants a fat horse? And lastly, daily riding. And this was the surprise that I wanted to show you, because this will also be somewhat of a face review in the game. Let me go over them. Um, since we bought it, we can open the. Oh no, we can open the gate. Open the gate, please. Nice. Now we have an open gate, so we can take out one of the horses. Now, for those of you guys who sometimes leave gates open or doors open, don't worry, they won't run away. But let us do the face reveal, because this was the surprise I wanted to go for. You can ride your horse. Now, here you guys see, this is me. This is Sinbad, the farmer man. He's on Oni, and I will show you what you guys can do. Because obviously, just like a car, you can ride her and you can jump as well. So you can jump fences. And the goal is, in the end, because that's also the reason why you can actually ride them. As in the top, you can see 24, 25, 26%. These guys need, yeah, these guys need movement. And these guys want to be ridden around, want to be ridden through Neuburn and through the farmlands. They also want to see your farm. So for now, let us just do a quick run up and down. Oni has never seen the actual farm. I think he would prefer grasslands for his hoops and not asphalt roads. So let's go back to the grasslands. And then we go very quickly, go into our own barn area to show Oni the barn. Because this will also result in, look Oni, soybeans. Don't go through them, you will kick them down. Look, Oni, this is the barn we're working on. This is where your owner lives and works, and yeah, well, has all his stuff. Oh, Oni, don't go through the soybeans. Now, Oni, I think you will like it here once you will get the chance to come around more often. But as you can see, guys, so there was a small achievement. As you can see, guys, we're already at 90% of what they need. Now, this will take you about 2 minutes, but it's something that your horses will need. They need they need the drives around. They need the proper care of. Oh, Oni, are you English? I think Oni is an English horse because it took the left side of the road. Now we're on the right side of the road again. How quick do we think she goes? I think she might even go 30 kilometers an hour or something because I don't feel like the cars are really quickly catching up to us. So back into the mountains, Oni, a last sprint towards the pen. And this will also be the end of the horse video because I think I've shown you everything. The hardest and the most time-consuming tasks, which is creating the hay. So we start with mowing. We follow that up with tethering, and then lastly we collect all the. Let's go back over the thing. Yeah, perfect. Oh, Oni, you're an amazing horse. Well, thanks for the ride, Oni. I will take off. Oh, we can even do a little back walk. Let's not do that. Oni, you were amazing. And as you can see, horse Oni is back into the stable. And let's quickly look at the animal overview, and we can see that Oni has reached her 100% daily riding, which then will contribute to her fitness later on in your playthrough. Now, Cowboy is on 35%. I will do that off camera, but for now, guys, I thank you very much for watching this last video. Let me quickly close the gates, so as I said, they won't run away, but they might will. Oh, wait, before I go, I will show you because this is a bit funny. Again, the straw is here on the left and feed is here on the top. Now normally, so you see no spare capacity for roads. This means this is the place where you drop off your food. Normally it would yeah, show the very familiar animation. Oh, and last but not least, because in the end we want to be able to pick up horses or sell them or bring them to the races or something, and that is with this setup. You can finally buy a proper car in the game, which is the truck. Let me quickly show you. As I said, the animal transport. Sadly, the horses do not go into the Silver Star or the Noah. So you need the Belvedere. Sadly, as well, the Belvedere only holds 2 horses, and that's also the reason why I only have Cowboy and Oni, because well, that was one drive. By the way, love, because these are AI chosen names, and Oni and Cowboy are pretty cool names for 2 horses. So again, you need this one. This is only $22,000, and now you can quickly see in combinations that it goes with the Lizard pickup, which is only 45,000. So at this point in the game, horses become somewhat of a bargain. The horse tie or the horse barn is about $110,000 if I'm correct. Let me quickly look that up for you. Yeah, oh, sorry. No, the horse barn is about $120,000. Now, the truck and the horse trailer combined are about $70,000. The Forage wagon, again, we don't have one. Yeah, we had one lingering around. And this is at this point, you can argue, well, they take so little feed. Do I need an extra forage wagon? Now, for the lazy peeps and the rich peeps in this game, buy another forage wagon because it will save you all the hassle to have to buy one or to bring one over every time you need to fill up the straw or the hay. And last but not least, the horses. The horses are pretty cheap. Horses are about $200 when they are when you buy them new. I obviously bought these 0 month old horses because, well, yeah, Oni and Cowboy will be brought up on our farm and will become, well, completely grown horses. Cowboy is agreeing with me. And they will become our horses. They will only know us. They will ride with us and with nobody else. And lastly, because I didn't go over that one, I believe, stage 2 of making the hay, we use the tether. Now, probably the reason that I didn't go over the tether is because it's a novelty compared to what all the other implements cost. The tether will set you back a whopping $16,000, which at this point in the game is peanuts. And that will allow you to make hay, turn over the grass and make hay. So for now, let's check out. Let's say goodbye to Oni and Cowboy. Guys, you were amazing this video. And yeah, you guys, the watchers as well. Thank you very much for following along this series. This was the How to Animal series on my channel. The other series will be on the crops and the productions. And for now, let me just sign out. Let me say thank you for watching. And well, guys, I hope I inspired you guys to give me a follow or a subscribe or whatever that they do on YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.